Hey guys, Dave from dadsRfunny coming to you from the end of season map version that lets you guys actually have the horses and the boat and also our contents of our inventory. The main reason I'm bringing this map to you guys, is because a couple of things. One, the end of season 11 official map has no boat because we left. This version is right before we left, and I've also done one other thing, which is add these chests, which basically are the contents for the dad character, the Mary character, and the Sass character. So not only do you guys have access to the stuff that we brought on board the ship, the stuff back at the mothership, assuming you can make it past the skeleton guards, you also have these 3 extra chests which did not appear. So this is kind of an unofficial end of season 11 map that has some extra goodies in it. Also has the ship. Let's go ahead and, you know what? I was going to go, let's go aerial here for a second. I want to talk about one thing real quick before I move on, and that is you can see this is a 1.8 map. We have our pirate flag. We have our ship. We also have the mothership. So, also it's relit. I went ahead and relit that for you guys. The other thing to remember about this map is that it is the Dad and Mary SOS seed in Minecraft 1.8. The only real difference is that we've essentially taken our old MADMA island you see here and plopped it in the middle of what really was, fortunately for us, in the Dad and Mary SOS seed. It is a giant ocean with a tiny island in the middle. So that tiny island has been blown out, replaced by this larger island. And the rest of the map, in other words, all the features, including even this little triangular island, are actually on the map in 1.8. We just further modified them so that, for example, this is a natural feature in 1.8. We just added all the stuff that we put in for the rabbits. So you guys are going to get a copy of that as well. And then when we start Season 12, we'll probably actually use a fresh map that does not have the MADMA Island, because we're going to be kind of in a new world. A little bit of a spoiler, but that hopefully was pretty obvious since we're getting on a boat in the middle of a hurricane. Great idea. But again, just yet one more reason why you guys would want to have a separate map for this particular version or instance of where we were in the season. So this has all of the MADMA Season 11 items, the state of the world essentially before the hurricane got really severe. Splice shows up, mothership lights are blown out, SOS is gone, boat's gone. This basically lets you play with, McPeer, with the shaft in the distance, the SOS lit, the boat. You've got all the stuff, the horses, chest contents, you name it. So that is something that you guys can look forward to using. And the other reason we're providing this map is that as of today, which is Wednesday the 28th? 29th. Wednesday the 29th. As of Wednesday the 29th, as far as I can tell, there is no Minecraft version 1.81 yet. Now, it is coming soon, so we hope sooner rather than later. And the idea is that we are going to resume Season 12 once we get a hold of Minecraft 1.81, which hopefully will fix some of the issues that, few of which, if you were clever, you saw in some of the later episodes of Season 11. For example, buckets, trying to fill a bucket in your hand with another bucket, it acts crazy. There's several other little bugs. One of the bugs, which I really don't care for, and you can see it here, is, well, I guess you can't. It's sort of, it happens every so often. The leads will break off of the stable, so hopefully off of the fence. So hopefully you guys won't experience that, but it's been a problem, and we had to do some things earlier in the season, which I won't get into, just to make sure our horses didn't run off. I guess I can tell you a few details. We would actually put temporary fences around them. We didn't want to have them run off and then have to make a clone of the horse. Of course, another big problem is the frame rate. There's been some issues we've had just with frame rate for 1.8. And so that's been a problem, but at this point, we haven't had too many issues enough to cancel season 11, thankfully. So we went ahead and were able to film that. And what we're hoping for now is to get all these cool features that we saw in the snapshots, like the cool banner up there, and hopefully have those new features along with a better performance, which is, I think, the primary thing they're working on in 1.81, bug fixing and performance upgrades. Okay. The last thing that I want to mention in this video is that we're actually going to go retro for the season 12 trailer, and what we're going to do is actually use 1.7.10 and use Archimedes ships and actually probably show the boat moving, as my hope, in the trailer. If we don't, you'll know why, probably because there was an issue. But that's our hope. As you know, passengers have to be seated in a moving vessel. It is a little confining, but our hope is that we can come up with a convincingly fun season 12 trailer that involves us being in this boat. Now, I don't want to give away season 12 stuff. We are working on it, obviously waiting for Minecraft to come out. The other thing I want to mention is that we're planning on doing a kind of a I don't want to say a design session, but kind of a chit-chat about Season 12 before we actually get too far into it, especially if we end up having to wait a little longer for a good build of Minecraft. And we plan on trying to incorporate suggestions from you guys. Now, we've done this before in videos. We've tried to do it in Skype, and it's a pain in the butt. And so now we're thinking about doing it in Twitch. So if you want to get to be on the first round of that fun stuff when it occurs, go to Twitch TV, and it's just twitch.tv/dadsRfunny. Hit follow, and you'll be notified when we're going live with any kind of a Q&A session. Now, those are probably going to be set mostly in the afternoon and evening hours of U.S. time. So obviously, we have, since it's a live kind of thing, we have to do it at a certain time. And we have to pick a time to do it. So we're going to try to make it as accessible for as many people as possible. Okay, well, I think that wraps it up. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the video. And I know a lot of you, the basic question you have is, when is Season 12? And of course, we don't know that yet, but we're working on it, and we've got lots of great ideas, and certainly building a boat and sailing it around was one of the major ones that we had. And we're definitely going to have this boat in the Season 12 trailer hopefully take us somewhere. Hopefully you'll get to see that process as we move the boat around using Archimedes ships. And you know what I'm going to do? Just because... stair. There we go. Whoops, slab. I'm going to change this. This is what Sass was looking for. But I don't think she had any at the time. There we go. All right, so one minor change. Again, this is a modified version in summary. This is a modified version of the end of Season 11 map. It's basically, if you will, kind of a mid-Season 11 Episode 13 map. Before we took off, before Splice showed up, before the boat left, with the horses, with the rabbits, with the lit SOS sign, and none of the future stuff that you're going to see in Season 12. We don't want to put that in this map, but we will release a Season 12 starter map at some point in the future as well. That will be something that we'll probably combine with the Twitch discussion because, again, we're trying to come up with a mechanism, since we know we only have so many seasons left. We feel like, even though we couldn't do this for every season, for this season, especially Season 12, we'd like to get some input from you guys and suggestions and ideas and make it fold into, not after the fact, but fold it in up front to the season that we are building. And again, something we can't do every single season, either because we didn't have the technology at the time to do it, or probably a large enough people to actually comment. But now, we have some regular commenters, regular contributors, people who've actually submitted stuff, either from the fan server or otherwise, ideas and or builds, things that, we didn't build, like the gym from Season 5. There's lots of examples like that we've used. Even the idea really for this pirate ship came from Taskmaster, who was building a separate concept on the fan server. So we've had obviously builds by T-Man, PokeCam, other folks that have helped create, Shadowburn, for example. I mean, the list goes on and on. So all of the folks, Pokemon123, all the people that contributed either with the gym or the boat or any of the things in between, that kind of stuff I think helps because we don't build it. Sometimes there's surprises in there for us. Makes it a lot more fun for us. And we thought it would be fun, for season 12 to incorporate some of those things along with any other ideas that you guys might have. Okay, so that's it. This is the end of the map review. Also, I believe there is no more thunder. You can turn that on simply by deciding how many seconds you want and typing in /weather thunder and then a number. So try that. It's fun, especially when you're in a desert biome because you get lots of the cool thunder effects without all the annoying rain. All right, that's it for me, Dave from dadsRfunny, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. We'll keep you posted on Season 12 progress.